Hello, people of the modding community and Shift 2 fans. I decided to go on the modding just to start modding Shift 2, and as you can see, I have the Koenigsegg Agera right here as well, and the Lamborghini Aventador and the Aventador. And this Aventador actually came as part of a pack of the Aventador and this. This right here is gotta be the most insane mod, let's say, for this game. And I'll show you in a bit. Hold on. Before I actually start, let me just say this car is actually super sensitive, so I didn't mess with the drivetrain. I did all that I could to get that sensitivity down. And basically I did what I could with the tuning. Right here I stiffened up certain parts, I softened up certain parts, and even so this still doesn't help. As you can see, I've done some stuff to the sway bar, the spring rates are completely zero. Put the downforce all the way up. It was actually at 10, but I put it all the way up. Messed a little bit with the limited slip differential. And the ride height, I actually decreased the ride height to 0 at the back and 2 at the front. And you'll see in a bit. The toe angle I messed with a little bit as well. And that's really all about it. So we're gonna actually go to Spa de Francorchamps. Circuit de Spa, whatever you want to call it. And you guys shall see exactly what this thing really can do right now. So here we are, Spa de Francorchamps. Look at this. Yeah, I just took that corner at 150 to 170 miles per hour. And it's still pulling. It's still pulling. And brake. Kinda didn't have enough time to stop, but this is actually... Oh, shoot! This thing is super sensitive. At some point I actually got on a roll and I did like 1 minute and 48 seconds with this car around Spa de Francorchamps, which is insane. But the most important part about this car is how sensitive this thing is. Look at her. It literally feels like it's got no weight to it. It's instantaneous turning radius. And the other thing you notice is the outer corner acceleration. And the acceleration in general. This thing is just insane, and somehow I'm still managing to keep this thing under control because it's so sensitive. You could just autocorrect so easily. You know, I'd be saying, well, you're going so fast through the corner, why don't you do steering control or throttle control? Well, I don't think that'll work, and plus that would take too much time to do that. You really need a racing wheel in order to drive this thing. This thing really reminds me of the SRT Tomahawk X from Gran Turismo 6. This thing is practically... You could compare it exactly to the Tomahawk X just because of the outer corner acceleration, the crazy amount of handling this mod has, and so forth. It actually came with the standard Aventador, and this thing came with the little pack as well. I'll give you the link to the mod in the description. And so yeah. Let me actually show you the interior. Look at this interior, it's insane. Look at that. And of course, you don't really even need to brake all out off much through the corners. You can just tap it a little bit through the corners and it will turn because it's so sensitive and it's got such good turning radius. Especially with my tune. I'll actually go through the tune again to show you. But as you can see, the brakes are insane. The SRT Tomahawk X from Gran Turismo also has insane brakes, insane acceleration, and insane top speed. This thing is not nearly as fast. It only has a 270 mile per hour top speed, but that's still fast nonetheless for a car like this. I'd be surprised if this thing even did like 300 miles per hour, but you'd have to deactivate the downforce, which would basically completely defeat the purpose of this car, and that is setting insanely fast lap times, which would not be possible in real life. I'm pretty sure this thing is producing so many G-forces that you just die from how fast this thing is. Oh, and if you guys do want, download this mod if you are a modder and you think this thing is absolutely insane and you think that you can actually tame this car. It's pretty difficult to tame, I just have to say. It's just insane how fast this thing is. You literally have practically no time to think when you drive this thing. You gotta be fast with this car. Otherwise, you will end up flying off the track, or you will brake too late, and the brakes might not save you. But the brakes are not to be underestimated at all. This thing is just... the brakes are brilliant. They're so fast. And the mod is detailed as well. I mean, on the exterior, look at this body kit. Look at this insane body kit. The amount of detail put onto this car is insane. The wing is awesome. I don't know if it actually functions. I didn't bother to look because I'm so busy focusing on actually going through these corners well and not crashing. As you can see, I did under 1 minute and 50 seconds, which is probably the fastest time around this track ever without using hacks. In a sense, this car feels like you're using cheats that with how fast it goes, and of course I failed a little there, but who cares? You guys get the point. This thing is just bonkers fast. Nothing else can hold a candle to this car. And it's a GTX car, by the way. It's a modern GTX class car. So, and you can use it there, but I'm pretty sure if you use this thing, there would be no competition. At all. I'm not kidding. No competition with this thing whatsoever. And it's got a turbo on it. I think this thing is like quad turboed. And who knows how many turbos it has. As you can see, the sensitivity is a bit of an issue. But I'll show you my tuning setups, which I have right now, which reduces it, I'd say, quite a bit. It makes it more manageable. But it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty sensitive, and it's very, very tail happy. So yeah, we're going to complete this lap, and then that's it. And the funny thing is, even though this thing is super sensitive, you can't really crash it. Because you have more than enough time to react to prevent yourself from crashing into a wall. And what do I call this thing, by the way? I forgot to mention. I call this thing the Lamborghini Aventador from hell. That's literally what this thing is. Especially with the amount of outer corner acceleration this thing has. And I know the gauges are kind of weird on the display thing. And of course, yeah, it's going past 300 miles per hour, 300 kilometers per hour on the gauge. But look at that! What kind of car can go around that corner? I'm surprised that it actually didn't cause my game to crash yet, because this thing is just so fast. And it's practically impossible. Let's just get to this little corner thing. Actually, I'm going to take a picture right here. Oh, dang, that's perfectly timed. I'll be right back. Alright, so here I am back again. Now this is actually my tuning setup. I actually changed the brake pressure to 51, which before was like 40. It was like 40% before. The score was at like 40 or something. I believe something like 40, but the highest you can get it, the closest you can get it to middle is 51. But yeah, that's all that you can do. Of course, tire pressure I didn't mess with. The drivetrain I didn't mess with. It's still exactly the same as before. Now for the front damper, I actually stiffened it up all the way. The front damper fast bump, I actually stiffened it up all the way, and that reduces the sensitivity of the car. And the same thing goes with the front damper fast rebound, which basically that also softening it up actually causes the car to be less sensitive. Rear damper fast bump, stiffening it causes the car to be less sensitive, and softening the rear damper fast rebound makes it less sensitive as well. And what I did here is actually made the front spring rates all the way down, and I brought the front and rear sway bars up all the way to 7. Basically 0 here and 7 here, because that allows the car to basically it makes the car less sensitive, and it reduces the body roll quite a bit. Put the downforce all the way up. It actually was at 10 before, but putting it up all the way to 11 actually makes it better. And top speed really doesn't matter with this car, because it's just you're going so fast through the corners. Limited slip differential, I put it to 10. Didn't mess with the preload, the slip preload. The ride height actually set to rear to 0 and 2 to the front to 2, because of the fact that the nose would start grinding, basically scraping on the road when it gets to basically over 200 miles per hour. And the toe angle, I actually brought these toe angles all the way down, because bringing the toe angle down, bringing the toe angle in, causes the sensitivity to go down. And it actually allows the car to be more stable at high speeds, as you can see right here in the little description right here, front and rear toe angle. And that's pretty much all that there is. Can't kill that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Lamborghini Aventador from hell, and I hope this helped you master this car a little bit better with my tuning setup. If you guys want to see some more mods for Shift 2, give the video a like, put in the comments down below what you would like to see. And I'll also include a list of the mods that I currently have in this game right now. So yeah, pretty cool car, pretty cool game overall. It's very fun to play this game with mods, especially with this insane Aventador. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will link the mod in this mod in the description. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true.